Collective. It's a lot of people abandoning their north node. It's really hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. You got a lot of people being rage baited into the shadows, confusion, illusions. Really, honestly, everybody is under spiritual investigation. Everybody. Yes, myself included. Okay. So you got people who are, hold on, let me put my microphone on. You got people that are being tricked out of their north node. You got health concerns, north node. Okay. Let's see what's going on. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back, collective. Let's see what's going on. Everybody's under spiritual investigation. Creator, divine of all things, of all the gods, above all, in nature, as above, so below. Use me as a vessel to channel the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. 111 on the timer. So help me, creator of all things. Something was taboo. Somebody is abandoning their north node. The decisions that you make here in these new beginnings, 2026. We're not talking about the Akashic anymore. 2025 was the number 9. You're supposed to be walking in a straight line. We're not talking about the past, family members, what they did. All of those accounts have been settled. Okay. 144 on the timer, 144,000. Elect few, chosen ones, the ones that are speaking the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay. Your Akashic records cannot be held against you. A lot of people are stuck in their Akashic dark night of the shadows, facing their own demons, being rage baited by an entity, an energy, a program that is rage baiting them to go into the South Node. 2026 is the number 1. It represents a new beginning, a new you, a new self, a new life, and only the divine creator of all things can determine that. Everybody's under spiritual investigation. The truth will continue to come out. 233 on the timer, right? So you got a lot of people that thought that they were doing something sophisticated by way of digging into your past. Okay. This is Akashic Records energy. You are not bound to your Akashics. This is what they don't tell you beyond the 12th strand DNA. When some people are topped off at a 10th strand DNA, Christ consciousness is something that happens by way of ascension between you and the divine, not you and a tarot reader, not you and a soul tribe member, not you and your mama, your daddy, what they did in the past. No, because if you keep digging into the valley in the shadows of death, you're going to find chaos. You're going to find death. A lot of these people don't know what you've been through to get to said point. 333 on the timer. Okay. Everybody's under spiritual investigation. Let's see. I can make it up. I can make it up. Lust and sweetheart. These people want to devour your heart. They want to make you be in the dark. They're going to do any and everything to assure that you receive these illusions. Whether or not you are open to this is going to determine your ascension. It's going to determine who you are, not who somebody else is. I could sit up all day and be like, oh, this person is this. Oh, this person is that. No, 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 no. What about you? What about your heart? Is your heart in alignment, or are you here because you're lusting after something that can never satisfy your soul? You got people that want to devour your heart, literally. They want to devour your manifestations. They want to reroute you to the South Node. 433 on the timer. Why? Because if they do that, they successfully throw off the numbers. There are a certain amount of people that will be going to the next level. 444 on the timer. And if they can convince Anybody that is in alignment by way of earth angel assignments to go asunder, to reroute, to dip back, to fall back into some type of shadow that you sense should have satisfied, they have successfully thrown off what they believe is divine assignments. When in fact, there's still a decent amount of people that are going forward. You're seeing people spaz out in the ethers spiritually. Clarify, everybody's under spiritual judgment. Everybody. This person, these people are not taking accountability, abandonment. They will soon be gone and or eliminated. Why? Because abandonment is them running away from the North Node. This is almost like saying it's too hard. It's too hard being the Hierophant. It's too hard. Some of these people don't even have a nervous system that can sustain this position by way of sitting in their seat and wearing that crown. It's a whole lot more 555 on the timer than all the cash and prizes that you get for being the Hierophant. Everybody wants to be the high priestess. But then when the fire gets hot, everybody wants you to burn. People want to burn you at the stake. They want to devour you. So what they're going to do is they're going to use the people in limbo. These are the people that are still trying to figure some stuff out. They're going to rage bait them with animosity. This is a trick of the enemy. It's a trick that all of us have had to see our way through. If you don't make it through this, you don't make it. If you're allowing somebody else to control how you do your work and how you move, you failed. You failed yourself. You're not hurting anybody over here. They want to devour your heart. Judgment has been called down on everybody by way of the divine, your heart, and whether or not it's in alignment with the truest assignment for the greater good of your higher self and the people in the world. Eliminate everybody around you and only look at yourself. The devil is rage baiting people out of their energy, but the devil can only rage bait you away from your destiny back into the south node, out of the north node, if there's a feeling here that he can attach to or she can attach to. The devil don't come for people that's already chosen their path. He comes for the people riding the fence right before the blessing, the test. Some people been through so many tests, they ain't got to go through this no more. Clarify rage bait to get you to turn your love into something karmic. I can't make this up. You got people out here terrified and scared. It's a karmic masculine out here that fell back into their shadow under some type of an illusion. Everybody want to be the Hierophant. Now you got a lot of people that are supposed to be going through ascensions, meaning they are destined to be great practitioners, healers. This is their position. The seat is waiting for them. Nobody can sit in their seat. It's not a rush thing. It's a slow and steady type of an energy. Along the way, you get molded and shaped by way of your character in order to be able to sit in that seat. If you don't even know how to control your anger, you're not good for anybody. You can't hold space for anybody if you can't hold it for yourself. You see this sweetheart with all this good intention? The enemy wants to devour that. They're going to throw everything at you. They're going to pull every darkness out of you, every shadow, every demon, everything you've ever been through, and put you on a spin cycle and watch you fight yourself and then watch you abandon your higher self. Rage baited. Don't let nobody rage bait you out your destiny. Use your intuition. Akashic records have been dead. They're gone. The past is over. All you have is right now. 911 on the timer. This is an emergent situation. You got the enemy trying to put people under a certain program and rage bait them out of their destiny. Now you got people sitting up that made very stupid, immature spiritual decisions towards their destiny. 933. Abandonment. They're abandoning their higher self. They're abandoning the North Node. Nobody's pushing them towards that. It's over. Will the real high priestess please stand up? Everybody's under judgment, myself included. Complete and total destruction and obsession. People obsessed with destroying your heart, your crown. They want it. They want to destroy you. Nobody said walking this path would be easy. But you have to be able to navigate through the terrains of energy, frequencies, anger, all kinds of things. First and foremost, know your own energy before you try to read somebody else's. You got obsession and you got destruction. These are people that all they have is destruction. All they got is time to obsessively try to control you and destroy you. Something about your house, this could be stalking, this could be the government, this could be readers online, this could be anybody. The devil is using anybody that's available. As long as you have these energies around you and you don't know how to solely rely on the divine, you will make decisions based on illusions that will affect your whole life, and you will literally forfeit your own destiny. Animosity, abandonment, lust, concern, karmic endings, obsession. This is like tearing down your foundation, trying to tear down your house, something that you built. And you got a lot of people that want to come in between that achievement. They're pissed off, pissed on to the highest points of festivity, achievement. We are achieving this goal. And it's not because we bought our way to the top. It's not because we're doing anything wrong. It's because we got the divine. You got a lot of background people, a lot of peanut gallery people, a lot of people that think that they know what's going on, but really they're being rage baited by some type of dark ass energy, entity, something coming up out the grave, something that has since been dead in your past. And the enemy is using it against you to destroy your faith. Now you got people sitting up looking stupid. I thought this was your destiny. So why are you evil eyeing somebody that is achieving their goals? Because you thought you knew everything. Because you thought you knew too much. But when you looked up, I'm still the high priestess. I'm still achieving my goals because the divine says so. So this obsession with destruction, karmic masculine energy, all these karmic ass masculines who think it's okay to talk to the divine feminine like she's crazy, calling her bitches and whores. You don't get up the ladder doing that. You missed the whole mark. The devil is using your anger, your insecurities, your lack of consciousness to abuse you. You're abusing yourself. Evil eye and abuse. Now you want to evil eye people because you're obsessed with destroying them. And you would love nothing more but for the divine feminine to be a Jezebel and a whore. But when you look up, all you see is achievement high priestess. So you giving all your glory to the devil. That's what you think. You think we up here and we're winning because of the devil. You got blocked and you got money. A lot of people are being attacked in their finances, but it's really the energy that they're carrying. That's the first test, just so you know. They will try to hit your money to see if you're really serious about your journey, but you got a love offer from the divine. You got a lot of people that want to block your money, stop your money. If you got family issues unresolved, the enemy will use your family against you by way of illusion. You should have since passed that. If you've reached this high priestess level and you're helping people in the spirit realm, you should have passed up all of this. Ain't no way you need to be going round and around and around and around. People don't know what the hell I've been through to get to this point, but the divine does. I surrender every single weird ass energy to the divine. Everything is under judgment. So let's see what happens now. Come back for part 2. I'll see you then.